Peace and blessings. What's going on? This is Yasha Ben Israel. Just back over here chilling. One more again. Yeah. Well, this night I'm just sitting back bored, relaxing. Ain't got much to do. And I sit back and just think like, wow, I haven't been on YouTube in a while. Let me go over here on YouTube. Let me do something and put a couple videos on a couple of my channels to keep my channels relevant, keep them active, to keep them living. I've been taking a break from social media, as you all know. And for those who don't know, that I have been entering back into the entertainment world. And lately, I've been wearing my acting hat. Yes, I've been acting lately. I've done this year, I think I've done 2 movies this year. One came out Frenemies on Tubi. Look up Frenemies 2025 on Tubi, and you'll see yours truly over there. Hold on for a second. I'm fixing to grab me some of this good old orange juice that's staring me in the face. Yeah, so you got Frenemies 2025. I think I have maybe about 3 or 4 little scenes in that movie. They're very credible, and I got another one that we did that I'm actually probably like the co-star in the movie. And this one will be called South of 8 Mile. Tonight I'm drinking on some apple cherry juice. Pretty good. So what brings me over here to the liar, scams, and fraud channel? I happen to be just scrolling through YouTube tonight, and excuse me, and I happen to scroll past Judah Nazareth channel, the Torah Knight Nuts, and I'm just watching, and I hear these guys over there still talking about Yasha. They still talking about me. And that is just funny, you know what I'm saying? I haven't thought about those guys. The only reason that I happen to pop on their channel is because they're a part of my YouTube algorithms. And anytime that they go live and a few others that I have subscribed to on their channel, I'm subscribed to their channel, I follow their channel. And when you follow people's channel, when they go live, you'll either get a notification, or sometimes as you scrolling, surfing, down your screen, you'll come across their videos. And I happen to come across their videos. So I said, let me just see what these guys over here lying about now. So I guess about 5 minutes into listening to them, they get to talking about Deacon Hakar, how you don't see none of the Israelites around anymore. And the reason why there's certain groups of people he specifically said that he's not going to say their name. But he said me anyway. And I am one of the people that he was talking about. But I mean, you don't see that type of oxymoronship that takes place over there with the Judah Nash channel, the constant lying, the constant deceiving and deceptions, and just those guys are just on TV, on social media, fighting desperately to make themselves relevant. Judah Nash was over there talking about how he with his co-signer Davion, they were over there talking about how they had tons and tons of people in Torah Knights, and how the Most High has really did a purging over there and got rid of all of the wicked ones. And you mean to tell me y'all, out of all these tons and tons and tons of people that the Torah Knights had, now y'all said that on this show for tonight, it's taking place right now tonight, on this day. They're live right now. And y'all only have 3 members? And you're bragging about it? You have 3 members in Torah Knights. And right now you have about 300 viewers with a subscription of about 1,400 subscribers. So if you have 1,400 subscribers, 300 viewers, and only 3 members, Judah Naz, you're too dumb and too stupid. And Davion, you 3. It's only 3 of y'all, and I don't have to. You don't. It's only 3 of y'all, right? And it should be easy to convince you all, but it's not, because it's only 3 of you all, and you have conspired against the truth and reality. The reality is, man, out of the 200 or 300 people that you're going to get to watch your show tonight, buddy, only 3 of y'all are going to be Torah Knights. And there's only going to be 3 of y'all Torah Knights today. There's going to be 3 of y'all Torah Knights tomorrow. There's going to be 3 of y'all Torah Knights next week and next month. You're too stupid to understand that out of all of these tons, then you got your 1,400 followers, and then you got your 200 or 300 viewers. And out of all of this attention that was directed towards Torah Knights, you mean to tell me you only have 3 members? And you have not put no member out of Torah Knights. So you say the Most High put them out. If you have not put them out, then you would have no problem. Like me, if you did not put me out of your Torah Knights, which I never ever was in, that's a lie to begin with, because I never ever was in Torah Knights. But if you did not put me off your channel, then allow me to come back on. Right? Allow me to come back on. And then you said something about debating, that all whoever disagree with you got to do is just step up. And that ain't nobody going to do anything else about it. All of that is just not true. I'm doing everything that I can do about it, right? And the only thing that I can do about it is just prove you wrong, brother. That's all I need to do. I don't need to rally up 1 million people against you. All I got to do is tell one truth. That's it. If I can get one person to hear that truth, I've done my job. I will publish the truth against you. And the truth against you is that you just don't want to debate, Yasha. You will get up there and lie to the world on a show that everybody seen that I showed up to early. Soon as another show popped up, I was the first person on the show. I was on the show before you were. I beat you, Judah Nash, and everybody. I was like maybe the 2nd or 3rd person on the damn panel. But you're going to lie to the world and tell the world that I did not show up. I don't know where. I don't know where they do this at. And apparently they don't do it in Torah Knights. There's only 3 people that does that in Torah Knights. Because the intelligent people just wouldn't tolerate that type of silliness and they would leave. Right? And I'm saying that whatever God that you worship, whatever your most high's name is, whatever you fancy him, whatever you call him, whatever energy that it is that is fueling you, Judah Nash and your Torah Knight cult, I am at enmity and is a sworn enemy of that God. I don't care what letters you affix to it. I don't care what pronunciation you put to it. I am enemies to that God and its adherents. I can't make it any clearer than that. The truth is that I will debate you on your channel. I'll debate you on JJ's channel. I don't even go on Sarnetta's channel, but I will debate you on Sarnetta's channel. I will debate y'all on any channel at any time because I don't care. I don't care about the cheating tactics or the technical bloopers that you guys cause. I'm still going to come on there and take you up. It's really not a waste. It really is a waste of time, excuse me, to really even address you people. It is. It's a real waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. You know, it's a very big waste because at the end of the day, one thing that I will say is that if a debate does not take place, it is not because of Yasha. Yasha will just leave and quit playing games with childish men and women. Okay? That don't mean that I ran. It's just I don't have time for the bullshit. Either we're going to do it or we're not. I am here to do it. If you deter me from it, if you make me don't want to do it, that's just what it is for whatever reason. I'm not here to convince the public of things that they have a mind and mentality to think of their own on their own. And if that's the game that you playing and that's the arena that you want to fight in, then I mean that's your choice, man. You know, I don't want to play that game and I don't want to fight in that arena, but I'll fight and defend mine anywhere and I will win. The crux of the debate between me and Judah Nash is that they're following Israelite cults. And there's no truth in them. Davion gets up here every time and talk about how I said I went over to Israel. Davion gets on here, this YouTube, and say how I talk to rabbis and yeshivas. And there is no video that he could ever produce. There's no evidence that I've ever said anything like that. That's a lie. Everybody that knows me knows that I am vehemently against what's structured in Israel today. So what he's trying to do is gaslight the world. And it's too many people. I've been doing this too long. There's nothing he can do to... Only thing he can do is confuse the new people about me. That's all he can do. And being that only is 3 of y'all, everybody else just watch y'all as a spectacle, man. You ain't got to get it. You ain't got to listen to me. In fact, ain't nobody got to get it. Nobody has to listen to me. All I have to do is sit here and tell the truth. And I guarantee you that Judah Nash will come up with all types of games and ploys and bull crap to not debate me. So to get to a debate, to make up a debate, the debate that I chose was to debate them on the language, which is something that they have tricked the world that they have a grasp on. And they only trick cult people. They don't trick nobody else, right? These guys don't know nothing about the language, and me and my friends and my associates have embarrassed these guys on every turn. They'll do things like kick me off the panel and then spread a narrative about me that I am not able to defend myself on their panel. So I have to go on somewhere else and tell the truth, like I'm doing now. These guys are still scared. That's why I said that these guys are shaking in their boots. They're running, still telling lies. You know, some people thought it was tactful, skillful. But one thing about boxing that I didn't like was guys in the ring running. Guys who would run in the goddamn ring. And that's what Judah Nash and them does. So I chose to debate them on the language, right? And my endeavor is to prove that they do not know anything of what they're talking about. So what they want to do is get off into the technicalities of the language, right? And talk about things that the average person don't know nothing about, and they want to keep it there. So when I take it there, now we have to talk about proofs and references, right? And source materials, where you're getting your information from. And then when we do that, that's when they begin to collapse. Because they don't want to pinpoint nothing. They just want to get over there and talk and make you believe what they say. And they can't prove anything, right? And they'll tell you that. They'll tell you that the only thing that they need to prove is the Arabic language to prove ancient Hebrew. But they're going to lose every time because right off the bat, the next time I see them, okay, we're going to be talking about this Arabic language. And based upon the Arabic language does have vowels. They have the fata and the kashra and the dama. Okay? So that's 3 vowels I could think of right off the top. That alone takes everything from Judah Nash. That alone, the proving that Arabic has vowels and the ancient Arabic has vowels, and that all languages have always had vowels. Yep, so there's no, I have attacked and beat these boys up on that argument. And because that, I told them that I speak Arabic. I didn't tell them that I went to no damn Israel. I told them that I was taught by Arabic professors in the language. I never said that I was taught by rabbis at a yeshiva. I said that I was taught Arabic by Arabic professors in colleges and universities. That's what I said. I didn't say that I was taught Hebrew in Israel with rabbis and yeshivas. You see? And we have to get that part clear right there. And I would like to say that unless he can prove that I said this, then we need to just scratch that from the record. I said I didn't say it. He said I did. I can prove that I didn't say it by by opening up the vaults to every video that I have ever made and every post that I have ever made. And I will give anybody $100 if they could find any evidence, substantial evidence that I said anything like that, and I didn't. And if they can't prove that I said that, then they need to just stop the lying and quit playing the games with people. These people have to lie, steal, and every trick in the book to beat me, and they're still going to lose. This is why you'll never see me debate them. You know, everybody knows that Yasha ben Israel has been trying to debate people ever since I stepped on social media. And the reason why you don't see me in debates is not because I run. I just get tired of playing games with these people because they don't want to fight. I go to their channels. I get in their chats live while they're talking. Judah Nash is probably going to come back on here and say something in the chat tomorrow, maybe next week, because he's one of the subscribers to the channel, and he's going to be alerted that I'm talking to him. So he's going to go back and listen to it for a few minutes, not even listen to the whole video. If he would, then he would know how to prepare a better defense against me by knowing that in the debate I'm going to prove that Arabic has vowels and that you could not possibly be using the Arabic language as a source reference. You're lying and you're making up shit, brother. So all of that fancy talk you just said don't mean nothing because it's not substantiated into nothing. It's not validated by nothing but your own solipsism. And that is a fact, man. And I can prove that blindfolded. These guys come up with the weakest, most fallacious arguments. These guys want to sit up there and talk about my personal life, call me a bum. I mean, I'm far from a bum. A bum is a person who lives on the streets, you know, low life, right? I'm far from low life. I'm a middle class American. I'm not in the lower class by any means. And you see me and you look at me, no one would ever believe you that I am in the lower class, less off a bum, right? You look like a bum. I mean, we see all that fake jewelry on your neck. You know, take off your jewelry. I'll do mine. I'll show you that my jewelry is real for whatever it's worth on my neck. Can you do that with them fake chains on your neck? We see the fake clothes that you wear. All of that stuff is Japanese knockoff. Ain't none of that stuff authentic. You ain't got a price tag. You ain't got a receipt, right? For none of the things that you say. It's just all hate-filled talk. The more you talk about me, the more you hate me. That's all you. That's all you demonstrate, brother. The more you talk about me, the more you think about me. I live rent free in you niggas' head. You know, I don't think about Judah Nash at all. In fact, I abhor Judah Nash. I go the other fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Because some of you niggas is sissies. And the other half is queer. And that's why when you see me in this bitch, I'm like over there. Y'all niggas can stay over there and I'm going to be over here. That's how it goes, man. You know, so I'm just on here just talking, shooting the breeze. You know, I don't have a whole bunch to talk about. You know, because I've stepped back from social media And I wish that I really could be on here, but I don't have nothing to talk about outside of Hebrewism, outside of biblical things. I don't really have much to talk about. Okay. And I think that I need to fall back from teaching anybody anything at any cost. I take accountability for it. See, what I have learned that I do better minding my own business, people. Okay, there's no need for me to be. Y'all not banging on, knocking my door down to listen to anything I gotta say. So I don't need to be wasting all my energy and all my life learning languages, learning history, learning all of this stuff to talk to people who don't want to listen in the first place. I'd rather I'd rather go buy me a pair of Jordans or a pair of Gucci's or a pair of Louis. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go buy me a Coogee sweater. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go buy me a Montclair coat. I'd rather go buy me a Montclair outfit and the Montclair shoes and hat, equipped with the coat from head to toe. And in order to do those things, you cannot be a bum. You must not be a bum. It's impossible to do those things with any characteristic of a bum. It's going to require lots of money to have those things. And you as a man have to figure out how you're going to get all of this money. You see? I'm the type of guy that when you see me, you see money. On my bummiest days, you can see me from head to toe. Just in the way I dress, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. On my best days, you can look at me and I'm decked out like a Christmas tree. On my best days, I'm worth 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, just from head to toe. And it is because I do the harder that I demonstrate to you all that I'm not a bum, the more that he's going to tell you that I am. So I will be ordering live tomorrow, right? I will be ordering some clothes, some authentic clothes. And I want to see what bums, I want to see a bum do that. I want y'all to show me a bum doing these things. Okay? Spending thousands of dollars in one while on clothes. And that's the only way that I can prove to you all that I'm not a bum. But I would be better off not even talking about it, just acting like I don't see it. But I do see it, and I want to react. I know it's very Machiavellian not to react, but I'm going to react. And every time that he says that I'm a bum, I'm going to be a better non-bum. You're going to see me flexing with big knots. You're going to see me flexing. Oh, I just got my license back. See, that's what bums don't do that. See, I done fucked up my license. Excuse me, I done messed up my license. You know, as a youngin', and I done spent, man, like $5,000 to reinstate my license back. So you'll be seeing me driving in fancy cars. You'll see me in all types of flag gear. You're going to see all of that. You're going to see why I chose not to be on social media. You're going to look at my life and the life that I was living while I was on social media. And I didn't have much because I spent all day trying to build a social media that people just didn't give a shit about me. You know, they were in competition with me. Guys acting like they're my brothers and my friends doing everything that they can to take me down and to keep me at the bottom. So I backed off of social media and I start showing the world what I'm really worth, you know? And it's getting better as the days go by. There'll be more movies. There'll be, I'm going to probably in 2026, because I do have the means to do so, I'm going to come up with a fashion channel, a channel about fashion style. You know, I'll be talking about clothes, shoes, you know, perfumes, colognes, extracts, eau de toilettes, elixirs, you know, uh, yeah, those are something I want to do, a fashion channel, something that bums just cannot do. So I'll be working on that in the 2026. I do have the means, so I just need to put it all together. But that being that, I done talked on here for about 30 minutes. I just wanted to holler at y'all because I haven't been over here in a while. I'm fixing to go over to some of my other channels and do the same thing. See y'all. I will be posting. At least I'll be posting over here again tomorrow. So be on the lookout for it. I may even go live. Peace. I'm out.